RVBN, the Rich Video Blog Network, Billerica, Massachusetts, home to top 10 list of everything and anything, weekly NFL predictions, great personality profiles, and a whole lot more. Good morning, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your first video blog of the day for Wednesday, October 5th, 2016, around 7:21 in the morning, Billerica, Massachusetts, about 42 degrees in Billerica, Massachusetts, going to be going up to the high 60s today, and continue more nice weather. And there's been a big change in the forecast. Hurricane Matthew is not going to hit New England at all, but it's going to hit Florida, Georgia, and the Carolinas before turning out to sea. But this forecast is subject to change. It's like these snowstorms that are like 5, 6, 7 days out. Like one day it might clobber us, the next day it won't, another day it will clobber us, and the next day it won't. So tune to future forecasts because it will change. Some news to report on the RVBN Newswire. The Philadelphia 76ers beat the Boston Celtics in a preseason game at the Mullins Center at UMass Amherst by the score of 92-89. The Montreal Canadiens beat the Boston Bruins in a preseason game in Quebec City by a score of 4-3. The Toronto Blue Jays beat the Baltimore Orioles in the American League wild card game by the score of 5-2 in 11 innings. Eduardo Encarnacion hit a home run to end the game. Zach Britton, closer for the Orioles, did not play in this game, didn't pitch in that game, which was pretty not good for the Orioles. And it's Happy World Teacher Day. And that's about it on news from the RVBN Newswire. Be back in a flash. RVBN, Billerica, Massachusetts. I'm back. My first video blog subject of the day is my personality profile. Today's personality profile is the signature voice and announcer of the MLB Network, Matt Vasgersian. Matt Vasgersian's been with the MLB Network since it formed in January 2009. Matt was born and he grew up in the Bay Area of California. He is of Armenian descent, and when he was a youngster, he was actually a child actor. He appeared in the movie The Candidate starring Robert Redford and an episode of The Streets of San Francisco starring Carl Malden and Michael Douglas. He went to USC University of Southern California, and he actually appeared on the contestant of the new dating game back in the late 1980s. Matt started his broadcasting career in 1991. He did minor league baseball games. He traveled around a lot, and he got his call up to the big leagues in 1997 with the Milwaukee Brewers. He was a television play-by-play announcer for the Brewers for about 5 years. Also around that time, Matt did the XFL games on NBC, and he also hosted a game show on Fox Sports Net called Sports Geniuses, which his co-host was Lisa Guerrero of That Damn Sports Show period fame. Then, in 2002, Matt took the job as a play-by-play announcer for the San Diego Padres on television. He worked for the Padres for about 7 years. Also around this time, Matt got more national exposure. He hosted poker games on NBC and also the Game Show Network and even on NESN. And he also did a lot of Olympic work for NBC. He hosted some of the Olympic Games. He also did play-by-play of baseball and softball. And in 2006, Matt was hired by Fox Sports. He was a regional NFL announcer. He did some regionalized Major League Baseball games. And he actually did the Bowl Championship Series. And when Major League Baseball announced it was forming its own network, they needed a signature voice, like a signature play-by-play announcer and a signature host. They selected Matt Vasgersian, and since 2009, Matt has been on MLB Network, first hosting MLB Tonight, and then he did some play-by-play of a few games for MLB Network Showcase. He's also hosted Hot Stove, which that's the like off-season show that's from 9 to 11 in the morning. He co-hosted it with Harold Reynolds. He's like the primary host for MLB Central, which is a daily show for Major League Baseball. Gives all the sports news of the day for baseball. He's been doing that since 2015. Also, Matt had narrated some documentaries for the MLB Network, and also hosted a game show on MLB Network, which was pretty good. And Matt still works for Fox Sports from time to time as in Major League Baseball as its like number 2 play-by-play announcer. He does the division series for Fox and also for MLB Network. And Matt still hosts Olympic coverage on NBC in 2014 with the ski jumping. And once in a while, Matt grows a beard during the baseball season. And Matt's a great voice. You couldn't ask for anybody to be the signature voice and announcer for the MLB Network. And that's about it on Matt Vasgersian. And I'll be back later, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+, 2 more video blogs. One will be about Week 5 NFL predictions. And third and final video blog of the night about after school specials. We'll talk about the ABC after school specials, the CBS story break, and NBC's after school treat. And keep calm, everybody. I'm a jeweler button guy. Molly Rosenblatt at WCCC works and has nice legs. Elizabeth Hutt, so stunning. She's the best. Amy Sweezy's awesome Amy. Linda Church of WPIX Channel 11 New York, such a rocking cougar. She's got nice legs, the best in New York City. And Barbara Gibbs of ABC 11 has a sweet southern accent and the best legs in Raleigh, North Carolina. And the words of Sean Lucia, get out by now.